my life has been put into jeopardy. Very difficult time. I will recover.
Tell them where you are now.
I am in a shelter. I am in the UGM shelter. And thank God for their gracious shelter. But I deserve better. I am a citizen. Before I get too angry and start swearing, thank you for the time and interest in here.
And he is one of the tenants who's vowing to fight Stephen Lippman if he tries to buy this building, or if anybody else does and tries to kick people out.
Hi, Steve Jensen with a V. I've been in here for a couple of years. Actually, I first moved in this building back in the 80s, in the early 80s. So it's coming back and seeing people like Lippman taking buildings over and giving them a facelift and raising rent. I mean, my rent's $475 a month as is now, and $172 for support, which is not much to live by. That's like $30–40 a week to live off of. With food and medication and toiletries and stuff. And I don't believe it's right for I hope the city that would back us up to take over a building to lower the rent and then have affordable housing. I know they talk about a percentage and that, and the amendments for 30% for this, 30% for that. Well, right now, the time is eminent. This is my life you're talking about, City Hall. This is my life. I don't want to live on the street again. I'm already 50 years old. I got a lot of sores on my legs here from diabetes. You see that? A lot of cuts. And I couldn't afford more than $500 a month, and if Lippman takes it over, it'll be over $800, and then you'll have a lot of homeless people. And the city and their vision didn't work at all. So I'm hoping that a change, that some of the councillors would make a change for the better, you know. But as usual in City Hall, they're always fighting against each other, thinking one councillor is better than the other. I wish they'd get together as a team effort to help the people in Vancouver and the people who can't afford it. Because if so, there's going to be a lot of native roadblocks on the streets of Vancouver.
The building was a community. We all knew each other there. After a really crappy day, you can always go home and walk down the hall, see somebody you know, knock on a buddy's door, have a chit chat, and we were actually a community in there. And special times like at Christmas, we gather in the building because not a lot of us have our families available to us. So he's just blown that completely out of the water. Now what he didn't realize is that we all keep in contact. We're together. There's like 10 of us that kind of test to be ill-treated. And we didn't like having our little family. Not little crazy.
Well, I wanted to say something about living down here, and one thing that a lot of people don't know is that I'm in a group of displaced First Nations people in Canada, and coming here is the only place from my reserve that I can afford to live. I'm on welfare right now, and trying to make a living here in Vancouver. Not having a lot of money and having to live down here, you know, like, I really don't have any choices based on my income. So having somebody like Lippman come down here and try to buy my place is it's not very comforting to me. And I worry about having to go look for another place. Since I don't have a home on my reserve to go to, I have to stay here, and I'm going to fight for my home in Chelsea. It's all I got right now, and I'm going to take the gloves off, and I'm going to stand for my group here. It's all I've got, and not having anywhere else to go, I have to stand here and fight. And that's what I'm going to do for my friends and my people around me here. That's all I got. So whatever I can do, I'm going to do the best I can for my home. It costs me quite a bit to live here, but that's all I got.
Ho ho! Stephen Lippman's gotta go. Hey hey! Ho ho! Stephen Lippman's gotta go. Hey hey! Ho ho!
Downtown East Siders under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Downtown East Siders under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Downtown East Side under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Awesome. Does anybody else want to say anything? Like,
Stephen Lippman's
Gary, do you want to speak? Okay, so this is Rick, and he was kicked out by Stephen Littman from the Thornton Hotel, and he got pushed into a really crappier spot, so he needs to say what he thinks is going on right now and what the solutions are and what we should do.
For me, I signed like a piece of paper saying I'll give up my suite. I didn't know at the time that I could fight my rent evictions. The guy lied through his teeth to me that my place had bugs and all this stuff. It had no bugs. It was the first time I can remember ever being lied to by a businessman. I didn't think it ever happened. And it just, the guy just does shady business practices to get everybody out there. He just divides and conquers, and it's just not a good, businessman to deal with. So it just, for me, it just ended up causing me too much stress and aggravation. I just decided, yeah, if you want me to go, I'll go, and you can have your goddamn building. So, you know, it's like you just throw in the towel to these people. And if I would have known I could fight it and fight it and fight it, take that Tennessee branch and keep my place, I would have. But nobody told me ahead of time what my rights were, and that's why I spread the word to anybody that was in the Littman building. If he's going to give you a rent eviction notice, clean-up notice, anything, go to the Tennessee branch and put in for arbitration. Don't do it. So that's basically all I have to say, and I'm trying to do the best I can now. So. Thank
Okay,
you.
you guys, Gary's one of the main main pillars of the Chelsea Hotel, so he needs to say his piece too.
My name is Gary Butler. I don't think I need really two minutes of your time like everybody else that was here. I think we should just, like keep it simple. I've been living downtown East Side here in Vancouver off and on for 6 years. And you know, I'm just tired of moving. I've lived in like 6 or 7 different SROs, and I'm very comfortable here. And I've only been here a year, and I'd like to be here for more than a year. I'm tired of packing up my stuff and leaving. The downtown East Side here, it's a community, just like anywhere else. It's a community. I'm an addict. I have my meetings that I go to. I have my church that I go to. Places out here, you know, they help us out for people that can afford groceries. You know, we have this out here. If we have to move, we have to find all these accommodations and things all over again. And I find that not fair, and I find it really, really frustrating. So that's all I got to say. And thank you for your time. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful rainy day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's far too much bylaws for the rich, and you know, I think if we had the millions, we could buy laws too. Okay. You know, that's more sustainable for the poor people. And I've been a resident here for 22 years, and I've seen such a great loss in our community. And it's devastating, it's heartbreaking, and something needs to be done ASAP.
ASAP, Brody, thank you. Woo!